Hi. My name's Nick.
My name is Jip.
And I...
Dude, I rewatched that recently, and it's still fucking great. I love that movie.
You want to go straight down. There you go.
Travel to Warfront! Star Wars Battlefront? Yes?
So we've been playing the retro playlist that we made a while back for streaming.
Yeah.
At work. Because it's actually very convenient.
Wait, what?
The Spotify playlist for retro games.
Oh, gotcha.
We've been playing that at work because it's very convenient. So we both like soundtracks instead of listening to one specific soundtrack.
The thing that bugs me out with the Spotify one is just the fact that like they can't have official ones. But you know what's frustrating? Is that Nintendo, like, I don't know if you heard, but they like really struck down the ban hammer on like a bunch of people. So like every big one that had like soundtracks from Nintendo stuff, they all got shut down. All their stuff's gone. So the amount of stuff that's on YouTube even is like significantly less, and it's a bummer because that was half the reason why I
They
wanted
want you to buy Smash Bros.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have all the fucking sounds in there either. Wreck it!
Joshua and Nicholas.
That's really annoying.
Good day, sir.
Yes. What is up, Retmar?
We got more HP now.
It's fine. I have like 100 bottles.
You got green.
Popsicles? Yes, I do.
Pretty poisonous if you ask me.
My.
I don't think that's supposed to be.
My. My.
Oh, that's supposed to be my. It could be.
Those are. I'm fairly certain those are actually legit.
Leggy servers.
Nordic runes.
Oh, we're fine on our end.
Yeah, looks like it's fine. Usually it shows us when Twitch is being really bad. I was a good guy. Hello. You don't have a health bar. I appreciate you. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's a bummer. Sorry. It's a bummer. So what's the news with the move? How's that going?
I think that's the way.
I tried it earlier, it just didn't work, and so I just zapped him to death, but he's being evasive earlier.
Dang. Let me try to go outside. It's going to be better outside.
LT, is that better? We had a lady today. I guess she's been kind of interesting so far today too, or in the past previously too. She's kind of a interesting character, but she asked us to turn the volume down.
Who did?
That's her.
Oh, the music was too loud?
Yeah, it wasn't though. It was just normal.
You know, people did that when we were at the subway. They're like, hey, can you turn the music? It's too loud. You get stuck in a tree.
Yeah. No, it was like genuinely like not very loud. She also was like, I don't know why, but she she was trading in TV stuff, and it was like all of Friends pretty much, and I don't know the like the exact details, but she wouldn't let Brandon look at it, and she was going through every disc herself, and then Brandon had to go through it.
People are fucking weird.
She was really fucking weird.
I was doing a trade for Pokemon yesterday, and I guess I regret doing it this way, but I did. Because we were just busy and I needed to get it done.
Yeah.
Because we had our first event, which was Yu-Gi-Oh! And people were hoarding the store to play.
Yeah.
Which is great. Great. That's awesome. But, oh, a chest. A guy came in with his old retro Pokemon cards, which are already selling, thankfully. That's awesome. And I'm doing the trade, and every step of what I'm doing, he's asking 1,000 questions.
Yeah, I feel that.
And he's like, what are you writing down? What are you checking? What website are you using? What's your percentages?
Yep.
Why are you grading it like this? Why are you doing this? I'm like, I can't focus on what I'm doing while helping other people. If you ask me questions, you're going to screw me up.
You remember, because I think you dealt with him a little bit too, but I don't want to like name him, but same time, Tyler.
Possibly.
You definitely helped him, but he was also the one who was. I think you were still here when Brandon had to deal with this, but he was buying and returning like the same thing like 10 times, and he had to ban him from returning things.
Oh yeah. I know him. Yep.
Yes. So yeah, and every time he comes in, it's the exact same thing. So I feel that. So I actually told him one time I don't even care that he's like wants it at SLS and whatever. I don't care what the reason is, but I told him like, if you don't leave me alone, I can't finish your trade. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an asshole here, but that's just how it is. If you don't leave me alone, I can't do this.
Yeah. So I regret it. In trades, like just next time, there's a bat in the middle counter there, the black one that you saw when you came in.
The what? A what in the middle?
There's the middle. We have the back. I guess the back counter. He's like, just do the trade in the back counter for now on, not on the actual plastic counter.
Yeah.
This way, people can't interrupt you consistently.
I like it. Oh, yeah, it's one of these.
I was getting so annoyed. Like, he had a lot of retro stuff, and I would have kept on doing a couple more.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, man. Well, hopefully, hopefully next time your Wi-Fi is set up or something. Hope you're doing all right, man.
We'll be back Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday the Monday. Make no sense.
A lot of things you say don't make sense. It's like, yeah, just roll with it.
I like when they get stuck in the walls.
It's pretty great. They're like terrified when they. That's like me when I get caught on a rock road. By the way, 4 tries with the Magic Girl. Like Crucible Night.
Oh really?
Yeah,
because Magic's broken. I'm surprised you played the Magic Girl even more than.
I just kind of, I just kind of want to mess around with it a little bit, but it does have like major issues actually. It's definitely like a time versus like easiness trade-off. So every fight will take longer, but
until you get the right spells.
True, but that's the problem. Is that and that's exactly it, because you may think that that's like literally in the first like 3 areas there's no good spells. So like up until
there is getting the rock.
But you have to be like
good.
It's not that good though.
For staggering.
It's good for PvPing.
No, it's good for pose.
It's not good for fighting bosses.
It kills the boss's pose.
Poise?
Poise. Yeah.
Yes, I can stagger them, but where are you gonna what's the staggering gonna do if you don't have a weapon? It doesn't do anything. So I do stun them, but you can't. Dude, you don't get that until way later too. That requires 60 int. 60 int.
5 spell slots.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. It's yes, like there's you can stun them, but unless you are putting your points in it like heavily into int and heavily into your magic, and then you're also putting it into stuff to wield actual weapons, it doesn't help you very much. You just have to kind of
have to use weapons.
Well, yeah, but if you stagger them, then there's not much you can do with a spell. Nick again. So yeah, no, unfortunately, it's actually not that useful. But it is still in the way, like, so your trade-off is, again, you can definitely like not take damage or just keep on spamming them and running away. That's just how it goes. So, but yeah, there's not a lot of good stuff. I mean, it's honestly like, I'm sure once if I beat all the bosses, it'll be a little bit better, but like, because they can drop spells and stuff too. But like, yeah, it's actually surprisingly. I mean, it's. I'm not dying to bosses as much, but oh my god, the fights are taking long because of that. So,
I did do a little bit more PvP because I watched Brandon do some PvP, and I'm like, all right, I'll do some to see what I did. I was starting to kick ass.
I probably missed stuff, but I don't really have the best weapons.
Bleed, man.
I don't want bleed though. I really want my sword. That's it. Once I have my sword, I'll try PvP and see how I do then. Because then if I suck, it's on me. But
because they go to drink a potion, and the moment they start drinking that potion, I use the long range bleed, and all their potion is just gone because they just bled it all out.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what are you gonna do? Then after that, I just charge in because they get staggered from the bleed. You stagger, yeah. When you bleed, you get staggered.
I have my sword, man.
You charge in to make sure they don't drink again.
But it's okay. At the end of the day, I really don't care about PvP.
Oh, I don't care.
It's not very rewarding for me. So
I almost won a 1v2. This close. I killed the first guy.
I actually almost did on my original 3 invades. I almost did that.
I killed the summon, like his partner.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
And then I got the main guy down to like 1 hit. And he was clenched out. He was a little bit faster than I was, or hit a little bit harder. And I was like, damn! If I just would have healed or went back or something, I would have had it.
Yeah, I got really close too. I wouldn't say 1 hit away, but I was down. I was like out of potions and everything at that point, so it was what it was. So
yeah.
But
ironically, the magic users are being more annoying than the not magic users.
That's how it always is. That's how it always is.
Once they get in your face and they just like they panic roll everywhere. But
yeah, that's true.
But getting up to them is the hard part.
It's funny how many people like just spam the roll button in PvP, where it's like, you understand if you just keep on comboing your roll, I can predict that and I can hit you every time you're out of it. That was like the one thing that was getting the one guy that I got him killed. He just would not stop multiple rolls in a row, and when you queue them up like that, I can hit you every time.
Yeah.
It's not about hitting the button, it's about timing it. That's the whole point of rolls.
You have dodge roll immunity.
You do, but only for a little bit.
When you actually perform the action, but after that,
well, there's also like a little bit during the action. It doesn't work too. There's high frames, so
yeah,
that's the thing. So I don't know. Maybe these people just are new to Souls or something like that, and they just don't understand. But my. Anyways,
Thunderbolt's ability is pretty good. Thunderclap or whatever it is.
Very frightening. Oh, by the way, did a customer, like, when you were working, did someone call you say that you were like you look like the lead singer of Journey?
Me? No.
Okay, so it wasn't that. What was it about today? I thought they were talking about you, but actually, now that I think about it, Matt looks a lot more like him. But and then they were saying, but the key part of what I was trying to figure out who they're talking about. They're saying like, yeah, they didn't know who that was. I'm like, okay, so it has to be either Nick or Matt, because you're the only two people who would not know the lead singer of Journey. So, which is fine. It's fine. I was really curious. I was like, yeah. So I don't know. For me, I'm literally putting my whole build around a weapon I don't have yet. So that's kind of the issue I'm with.
I knew going into this game, I didn't know what I was exactly going to do. I kind of figured I wanted to do something dual blading.
Yeah.
I thought there was 100% genuinely thought there was going to be like a Dark Souls 3 type thing, where you have dual blade weapons.
I'm not surprised that they didn't. Honestly, power stancing is actually the better way to do that, because you get more variety that way, just plain simply.
But I loved how they how they flowed into each other.
Yeah.
Oh. In D3.
Yeah.
Specifically, and how they looked. I love the look of the dancer dual blades.
I know. I'm actually, yeah, and I'm really happy they also didn't just like straight up copy how power stancing, could not think of the word, how that worked in 3 or in 2, because it was a lot more complicated in 2, and like again, you needed to put a lot of extra stats into your character if you wanted to power stance.
Oh, it's so simplistic. Just equip 2 weapons at the same type.
Yeah, but that's not how it works in 2. That's what I'm saying. So
I know. I'm just saying now.
and on top of that too, you also had to like,
Yeah,
you know how the old in the old games, like if you were gonna two-hand a thing, you held down triangle.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, you just literally power stance right off the bat. Like that's just an option already. For you had to do that for power stancing, is hold on, is to like two-hand it when when it was possible to power stance. You wouldn't dual wield, you would actually power stance. So it was kind of weird, and it was just a little bit more complicated than it needed to be. So I'm glad they did it the way they did. It's a very clean cut, just simple. I do think the stat requirements made a little bit more sense back then, but do I think it like? I think it's more.
I mean, you still gotta have the weight to wield everything.
No, but in the even that was the thing back then. Plus, you had to have like almost not. You had to have 1.5 the requirement stats to wield whatever you're wielding. So you had to put a lot more levels into your character if you wanted to power stance. Dark Souls 2 is weird. That's I think the
Yeah.
moral of the story.
You could totally wield, 2 big ass heavy hammers now, but if you don't have the weight.
And that was the big thing. Is like, so if you wanted to dual wield heavy shit, like the heavy shit, like so, like you know how like the
Bleed.
that was poison. But you know how Brandon's weapon, how it's like 40 strength to wield that.
The dark.
The Game of
Thrones weapon. Yeah.
So yeah, imagine wanting to dual wield that. That means you'd have to have 60 in strength to power stance that. Yeah. And the weight requirements. Yeah. So yeah, it's
or
like
take off your armor.
Even that, man, that wouldn't be enough. It's interesting. I didn't realize until we pulled up that thing too that if you have a scale, that the weight, the equipment load actually has a soft lock too. I didn't realize that.
I should send that to Brandon. I don't think he knows about it.
About soft locks, I'm sure he does, but I don't know if he knows the exact numbers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Level.
Reminds me of FNAF every time it levels up. What the fuck? Why did I get so many points?
Easy chat.
Thunderbolts or lightning.
There we go. I don't have to tag him or anything. He'll know what it means. You didn't finish leveling.
Thunderbolts or lightning. Very, very frightening. Fucking guy. I was like, I swear to God, if you don't make this count. Body blocking bullshit. Oh, by the way, that fight, that for my weapon that I told you about, that they want you to use that special weapon. You specifically, they 100%, you have to use that weapon. You can't hit them if not. So, it's one of those situations, like even with and Demon Souls, with the dragon one, where you did the ballistas, like you literally can't even hit him if not.
I mean, I guess you can with the mana lift without.
Manalist,
mana lift with the mana raise.
Yeah, you can hit him with spells and with arrows. It's not really efficient, but you can. But in that game with the Dragon Lord, if you try hitting him with arrows, that doesn't work at all. So it's like that. So you have to fight him with the thing. It's more of a visual fight than anything else.
Well, then you gotta go punch his face.
No, you don't. Well, yeah, Demon Souls, yes, but in this one, no. In this one, you just
There's a trophy you can do it, what, barehanded?
yeah, but that's you still have to. It's to finish him off with the fist. It's not barehanded; it's with fist weapons. So, but for me, since I could barely wield it, I couldn't even wield. It was a specific fist weapon you had to use. It was the ones that literally were like the description says like this warrior used to punch dragons to death with. So yeah. Anyways, but I couldn't. The stat requirements were like stupid high and like in everything I didn't have. So I was doing 1 damage with them each time. It took a very long time. But I got it.
Woo. Elden Ring should be the first Souls game I play.
I wish it was. It does seem like it's going to be easier to platform, so that's definitely a good entry one.
Yeah, I mean, you prepped me for Demon Souls, so just playing the game again.
True, but that's a lot easier said than done, especially Demon Souls. Demon Souls, in my opinion, has, from what I've messed with, the worst, the largest increase in difficulty. So that one gets really hard. I just happen to, I have a build that's kind of broken in the game. That's kind of why I was lucky. I'm not abusing it by any means, but at the same time, it's like, my build is one of the better ones to get through it. So it just scales really heavily with luck in that game. So,
which is funny, because that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, Arcane. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they went off of that, and that's why I wanted to keep actually the same build I had in Demon Souls when I started up Dark Souls 1, but they didn't have an exact equivalent, and everything I see was like, oh, you should try this sword. I'm like, alright. I just kept on going through the game, just messing with different things, you know, like you are. Then I fought Artorias, and I saw how beautiful he was. I learned his whole story, and I got obsessed, and I just became Artorias, so. And I stand by that.
You're not the only one, unfortunately.
No, I know I'm not. Artorias is beautiful, and I'm excited for you to
that
see
and Solaire.
Solaire's pretty cool, but Solaire's just, like, adorable.
Praise the sun.
It's sad, though. You don't know the story. The sun fucks him over, man.
Praise the sun.
Don't do it, though. Solaire's interesting, too, because there's really heavily hinted at, like lore. It's never confirmed, and there's like no like 100% on this, even on like the lore communities. But people think that Solaire used to be a god, which is really cool.
Why you praise the sun?
No, unfortunately not. I fucked up his questline. I really want to. I definitely had to play New Game Plus that one because I really want to.
D1.
Yeah, because.
Oh yeah, you set yourself up for the plat, but you just got to do it.
No, I actually didn't for that one.
Well, D2 you did.
Yeah, I definitely did it for 2. But it's okay. I got Solaire's gear. I feel I'll be fine. I'll grind it out.
I think you burnt yourself out playing D1, 2, and then 3, which is why you don't like 3 as much.
3, yeah, I don't like 3 because 3 is actually just inherently worse so far. Its pacing is just like not as good right off the bat. Which, granted, it can get better over time. So I'm not saying I won't play it. I'm still really intrigued by it, and I want to play it. I just but yeah, I absolutely did burn myself out. I knew that. Like, I spent 120 hours in Dark Souls 2, and then I jumped right into Dark Souls 3, and that's why I stopped playing. I was like, there's other things I gotta do, and honestly, I've played a lot of Dark Souls, and I wanna break.
And then Demon Souls. Yeah, you did Demon Souls first.
And yeah, I did Demon Souls, and then I went straight into Dark Souls 1, and I fucking adored both of those. Yeah. 2 took a little bit of, like, I had to grow to love it, essentially.
That might be the same thing for 3 as well.
And I think so, yeah. I think that's fair to say. 2 is really good once you get into the lore of it later on, but it has a really boring, slow start. That was weird.
And you fucked up Sekiro earlier in the year.
Fucked up Sekiro.
Sekiro was last year as well. That was the year before.
That's 29.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that was the year before the Switch, or the PS5.
I'm breaking you, man.
I'm breaking.
Yeah, Sekiro. I 100% Sekiro. Yeah, platinum that. That was the first one I actually did. But that's not Souls. That's definitely Souls.
I think it's still from software.
It is, and it's still hard, but the only thing is that I really have a hard time gripping into that only because you have to play the way they want you to play. You can't like change your build or whatnot. And Bloodborne, Souls, Elden Ring, Demon Souls, that's all part of it. So Sekiro is genuinely different. Granted, it is still at the same time the same type of game. You know, like FromSoft also makes the Armored Core games. Those are obviously vastly different from this. But Sekiro's close, but it's also just not at the same time not close enough, I would say. So, but it's definitely arguably Souls-like in the fact that it has the difficulty there. So.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, FromSoft. What's your next project?
Bloodborne 2.
Bloodborne 2. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
I really need to do Bloodborne. It's a miracle I haven't, like, I've saved it for last year, because I really did want to just finish up. Honestly, if I would have just went from Demon Souls to Bloodborne, then I would have gladly done that, but at this point, I just want to keep the ball rolling on Dark Souls, and once I finish that, then 100%, but now that means that Bloodborne's the last one I'm playing. But Gothic plus this is like, oh, it's like the perfect match for me. Like, this really is like the replacement series for Castlevania, since that's just dead now, so.
You just went this way.
Does this lead into a dead end?
No, it's a dead end.
Okay. I saw that, like, that light grayish thing. I wanted to see if that was a... I walked right past. So, yeah, no. I definitely want to get Bloodborne and try. Bloodborne was a little tricky for me to get into, though, too, because, like, it took me a while to figure out how it worked, essentially. And then I really didn't like know what I wanted to do. Like, and it's not like because that one I actually blindly was playing and just trying out things. But these games don't let you respec, so you really, unless other than Elden Ring, you really kind of do have to kind of know what you're doing ahead of time. If not, you might have to restart. And that I just don't want to do, you know. So with Bloodborne, I was like fooling around a bunch of different things, and nothing like really struck a chord with me. So
I don't know what the fuck I was doing when I started Bloodborne. I just was playing the game.
So yeah, and that's what I did for a little bit. But and as much as I was getting into it, but like
I was a no-wabbit at video games.
But I don't think that's the way to for me to enjoy Bloodborne. I think I do it like I do the Souls games. I like knowing what I want to go for, and then working towards that.
Yeah.
So I still haven't quite figured it out with Bloodborne. Bloodborne is just so different. But at the same time, I watched a bunch of videos a while back. Oh, here's the guy in the video.
What
The
guy from the
cutscene.
video?
The cutscene.
Oh yeah.
The trap hands.
Yeah, he was with me earlier too.
Was he? A fucking potion is too. Oh my god! I gotta go back. That's bad. So I just gotta figure out what I want to do with that. Now, unfortunately, I still really like greatswords, but the only greatsword in the game is the one that I've been trying specifically to stay away from, because at one point I'm going to do a run through the whole series and use that same sword, and that is the Moonlight Greatsword. So
are you gonna do the Moonlight Greatsword
at some point
in Elden Ring?
in all of them,
Oh.
and because that's the one thing that isn't every FromSoft game minus Sekiro, obviously.
The Uchi Katana's in all of them, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like there's like a chance that they could like break off of that and like the Claymore and stuff. Well, that's the thing. The Uchi Katana is a real sword.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Claymore. Like that's just gonna just be in there. But
Yeah, but the Uchi is still.
I'm talking about like
They're made up stuff.
Exactly. Yes. Like, cause you know, and that is generally the only one that's consistent, because that is literally how they got their roots into making these RPGs. So
South, the north.
point up and say south. Throw me off, man.
You are moving south.
Hello, mine already. I'll get rid of this one at least. Nope. Nope. That could have been really bad. Doesn't even matter. I've never been use those. More money.
34 is much better.
Yeah. I
think the power of the fire resist.
Yeah, I will.
Wait, why didn't you just take the 21? You don't have anything equipped to that.
Oh, I could have sworn I did. Never mind. Oh, the stamina. That's why.
Oh.
Nope. And hey, look it! I got more shit.
Fear.
Yeah, there we go.
To
There's
kill. Petrify. Okay.
I don't care about these. Might as well get rid of them. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that one either. There. That helps downsize a bit. What's this? Don't care. That's kind of cool, but that should be enough.
Check what he's selling.
I need fancy sandals with equip slots.
Well, you don't got it. You can check the other chick.
Oh!
+1 slot.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what we've been losing out on here.
Health regen just goes up.
Okay, yeah, but it's only a little bit more and I lose it's a strength and stamina, so what the fuck?
1 strength and 2 stamina.
Yeah. I want those. Listen, man, at the end of the day, I'm not taking too much damage. I'm doing fine. So I don't really need the damage increase if the stats for attacking is helping. And it also has, again, it has damage resistance with the fact that it's upping my stamina. So
That one.
oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I bought that. I just realized that doesn't.
There's +2 strength. The other one to your right.
Yeah, but the health regen. We'll see if it's that big of a deal. Do I already have that? Well, let me see. I forget what I have. Okay, Dex, I already have that, luckily. Wait, what did I just grab? That? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Wait, what's stamina? I'm so confused. Okay. Because I need strength and Dex. So confused right now. Was I just holding on to that thinking that was Dex the whole time? I think I might have been. Alright. Alright, buy that.
Stamina's, I think, is what you're putting points into. That's stamina.
What's Dex? Fuck, I don't need Dex. Shit.
I mean, breaking block chance guard is not terrible.
Yeah, but my defense is better.
Your defense is through the fucking roof right now.
No, my defense is fine right now. I have to keep on putting points in it every now and then, so I'm not gonna take that for granted.
You know what Kid Nick did? He did whatever the green thing said. That's what Kid Nick did.
That sounds right.
I beat the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, none of this really matters, but... Okay, so... Oh, that's right, I can't even equip it yet, so... Wait, it's fucking worse than this!
Like you were doing in the left one.
Well, even then.
Oh, it's worth them both.
Alright, I'm just gonna sell it. Did I, like, really fuck this up? I did. Put it on Dex already. I can't overlap it, can I?
No clue. I assume not.
Oops. Okay, that's what I was gonna hit that, so that's a no. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just sell it. Fucked it up. Oh well.
Saw your weapon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh. Yeah. All right. We'll get him next time. Oh, all right.
Wrong button.
Yeah, I know. I hit X and I was like, that's not the right one.
Man, you're hitting all the wrong buttons today.
It's because it's not extremely intuitive. When you sell stuff, it's triangle button. I don't know why it's triangle button. It does not make sense. And then I get used to pushing triangle button, and then I'm in my inventory, and triangle button drops shit, and then it's like, and then I get out of there, and I think triangle button's the same thing I hit again, so that's actually how I activate my ability. It's just a nightmare. Why is it triangle button in the store? I don't understand.
I know you don't have to fast port back because you went to the wrong place in accident.
That's alright.
Walk, you get the walk, bitch.
Alright. Getting my steps in for the day.
Oh, dude, that was yesterday.
Pull through Pikmin. You know?
My thighs hurt.
Yeah, sounds about right. You usually overexert yourself when you work out.
I wasn't working out. I was at work.
That was work? I thought you went, oh.
I was putting cards in and out of a showcase for a couple hours, and I didn't get a chance to sit down a lot of the day.
Yeah, dude, I've actually had some of those days even at here when I was doing fucking back-to-back looking through all the drawers and whatnot for missing shit.
Yeah. So I'm doing, squats all day. Squats add up.
Should get a wheelchair and just be that all day, and then you won't squat anymore. I hope Jake has my game tomorrow. I'm gonna call him before.
Galagun?
Yeah. This is gonna definitely be a long time before I want to go upstairs. If they don't.
I got stuff to pre-order, assuming I can pre-order it. All the
Like
Wii
what?
games that I thought were cool, and you're like,
I thought you
these are
said
dumb.
Wii games. I was like, yes, actually, please pre-order. Please pre-order Wii games in 2022. Wii games? Shit, man. Last story?
I do want to play that. That's on the back burner. Everything's on the back burner until Elden Ring's done. And then everything's going to be on the back burner even more until Monster Hunter is done.
When's that coming out? June, you
June
said?
30th. The end of June, thankfully. I have plenty of time to do Elden Ring. I should be done by then. Unfortunately, I have no plans to play Kirby right away. Because Elden Ring.
Yeah, I still stand on this. I'll verbally say this. I don't feel guilty about not getting a first-party game that I'm already kind of iffy about from Nintendo when they decide to take down a storefront, and I'm going to put all my money in anyway. So I'd rather put my money in something that I won't be able to ever get again than something I can get on a store shelf for like years.
Yeah, I need to do that too. But at first I need income.
Yeah, same.
Which I will have again on Friday. So.
We'll see.
Is your payday Friday?
Yeah, we'll see if I get my
You know what that means.
pay.
April's a 3-month paycheck. Reverse that.
I'll take your
3 pays.
I'll take your word for that because I do not know that that's what that
It is.
means, but I'll take your word on that.
You get 3 checks in April.
Cool.
That's good.
And probably my taxes, so.
That's even better.
My taxes are going to be mostly, I think, where the money's going to come from for that, so. But I think the best way for me to do it is still to add up what it's all going to cost me and then to see is it worth it, you know?
For what? Oh, for the...
Because if I can't,
Nintendo
if I
shit.
realistically can't afford, like, that when I total it up, then if I can't get all that I want,
Yeah.
I should just buy it. Like, it don't want to go that route, but I'm not given an option right now. I don't have enough money. I can't make enough money inside, so.
So yeah, we're gonna get paid on April 1st. We're gonna get paid on the 15th and the 29th.
Cool. Except for a couple under that's gonna be going towards.
Well, yeah. But it's a good month to do it in. When you get 3 paychecks in a month.
Yeah, that basically makes paycheck disappear. Say my defense is fine. I'm keep on having a fucking potion up, man. That's all good.
It's giving me the urge to want to play Champions of North again.
Choose the right class. Then choose the right class.
Yeah.
Well, you did Returns Are. You still haven't done.
I've played them both.
Oh, did you?
I just don't own. I never owned it. We rented it from Blockbuster. What?
I miss Blockbuster.
So I've played both of them. I don't own the first one. We've only owned the second one. We enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, I never even knew that existence until I met you. So.
Oh, the Champions games?
No, the sequel. I loved the first one. I didn't know what it did. First off, I didn't know it had anything to do with EverQuest. And second off, which at the same time, like, checks out from when I was playing shit back then. But yeah, I did not know there was a sequel. So then, like, you're like, Champions. I'm like, yeah, I played that one. And then you're like really? And I looked at the case. I'm like, holy shit, what is that? I did not play that. What is this? That is not Champions of Norath. What does that say? You're like, no, it's Champions of Norath. Then you always kept on saying it was Champions of Norath. And it's not. It's Champions Returns Are, and that's what threw me off because it's actually a different name, and I never heard
name,
that.
same world.
It is, but it's same series, but it's actually not Champions of Norath, and so it really threw me off.
Even your character ports over.
What did I have my old save for that? I'm curious about for Champions Norath.
That's why we gotta put Champions of Norath first if you want to play your character over again. Except for I think the Shadow Knight is my first game.
No, you just gotta scroll over the next page.
No, I don't think it's. They had less classes in the first game.
I know. But I had to say that because that was great.
The Druid was good. Sometimes.
So, the parts that were good when you were giant and you were stepping over everybody.
Fucking yeah, that was epic. That was like the best part. I went incredibly God mode. Oh, what's that? What's that new spell?
Don't care.
You want to see what it does?
That's not my room. At the end of the day, I only have 2 buttons, and I actually kind of like what I've got, so I think I'm good.
You can try that other one you put a point into?
Yeah, I did. It's horrible. It's another. It's literally this. Wait, that's not it. Switch it?
It's up.
That's it. It's not up anymore. That was my.
It's still up.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I pushed that before. That is not what happened. Because when I did it, it was one of those ones where I stood still and it like didn't do jack shit because I stood still. Yeah, it's all right. Pushing the button, it doesn't work.
Look up.
Watch me do it. I do it. It's gonna prompt me again.
You heard that?
Never. Okay, I guess he's never gonna do it again, so I can't show you. Oh!
You were not nice.
Doesn't matter.
You gotta be inside the radius to do it.
Okay, I pushed it again there, but it didn't work.
You killed him.
No, I did it before I killed him. I mean, yeah, he would have died either way.
Also, it's the opportunity stuff is a charge. You have to hold it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. I've done the whole time I've done it. It's not been a charge. I can charge it to make it more powerful, just like I can charge my normal attack, but you don't have to.
Stop it on. Close that, close that, close that, close that, close that. I have apps open for days over here.
I have no idea what I have to explore when I haven't. No, we need a break.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, it has the option like just like the normal attack does, but you don't have
So
to.
execute an attack of opportunity. Approach the vulnerable enemy and press square for special effects. Quickly press square for an essential strength or essence.
Yeah, and then you have like the loot
Hold
thing or whatever.
square for a clear recovery. Hold square longer for a loot quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. It has other things, but it's you can just press it. But the problem is when I press it, it doesn't work. And I don't know if it's because I'm in a combo, if like it just doesn't let me do it because I'm in a combo.
Probably because you're in a combo.
But it doesn't seem very consistent. That's the only thing. So.
All right, we'll take a break right here. Be right back, everyone.
Whoa.